As promised, today we are going to go into the first part of Topps Jurassic Park Raptor Comics, and I can assure you it's a very unique story, and one quite original to the series' mythos. Our story opens in the aftermath of the original incident on Isla Nublar. 3 days have passed since the terrible events of Jurassic Park, and our protagonists, Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler, find themselves again in the presence of the fearsome Tyrannosaurus Rex. The Rex is in battle with tanks sent in by the US Army, which it's also making short work of. The Army deploys tranquilizing agents against the beast, hoping to stop the Tyrannt Lizard before it kills them all. And there, standing directly in front of the Queen of Nublar herself, is Dr. Grant and Dr.Sattler, patiently waiting for the inevitable. A man calls out to the two scientists after the dinosaurs fall into the earth, scolding them for freezing in fear of the behemoth. Alan assures the man that it was not fear that led them to stand in front of the beast, but rather knowledge of the animal itself. This creature's vision is based on movement after all, and Grant knew it was only a matter of time before those tranks began to take effect on old Rexy. In fact, Grant tells the general leading the operation to immediately administer a stimulant to keep her breathing, as they've already given the Rex too much. They don't want this animal to die, just to be kept under control. An idea Dr. Sattler thinks Malcolm would find rather ironic. The lead scientist helping the Army with this mission, Dr. Fisher, doesn't enjoy Ellie's mentioning of Ian and insists that these creatures demand to be studied. Their capture is necessary for the scientific community, and if Grant and Sattler want to continue climbing the ladder in their respective fields, they'd better be complacent. A soldier interrupts the group to announce the team's lack of any Velociraptor egg discovery. This is good news to everyone, but Grant. Alan knows that most of the animals in Jurassic Park were already breeding, and that any creature that intelligent wouldn't let their nests be easily found in the open, and asks Dr. Fisher to survey the land more carefully to ensure the island lacked raptors. The general finds this idea idiotic, as he recalls the raptors being confined to their pen until the power had been completely shut off. However, Ellie lets the general know that raptors are particularly cunning dinosaurs, as she and Grant even witnessed them opening doors while being hunted. Fisher refuses to continue the search, prompting Grant and Ellie to continue on their own, desperate to find any trace of the animals out there and hoping to destroy any nests they've made. While looking over the ocean, the two finally have time to spend together alone, and for the first time in the franchise, share a kiss on Nublar, before continuing their search for the raptor nests. Grant notices the tide hasn't come in just yet, and that at this far into the island, caves may be abundant on the beach, caves that would make a great place for hiding one's brood. The pair find an entrance to this unseen area of Nublar and begin their descent into its depths. Quietly and carefully, they push through the wet passages, keeping their guns at the ready and their eyes on the ground looking for tracks, when suddenly a stranger shoots out of the water and into the cave, announcing himself as George Lagawa, hunter and procurer of rare animals, in this case, Velociraptors. Somebody's paying him handsomely for some raptor clones, and he's eager to earn his living. Knocking Alan off balance, Lagawa goes for the gun Grant drops. The scientists run, and Lagawa follows, hot in pursuit of the pair whom he didn't expect to meet down here. Their chase leads directly to... Lagawa takes aim, but the raptor swats his gun away like a fly, protecting her nest from the intruders. Grant throws a boulder, blocking the tunnel off to give them enough time to escape, but the raptor isn't giving up this easy. Lagawa runs, his speed unable to keep distance between his pursuer. The raptor closes in. Lagawa turns and... bullseye. Lagawa looks at his fallen foe and releases another shot into its dying body. The hunter seems confident in his victory and thinks of the money he will get after he gets the chicks from the nest, when suddenly his foot experiences the sharp fangs of the mother raptor mawing into him. This prevents Lagawa from continuing his chase of the doctors, and after freeing himself, makes his way back to the nest. Meanwhile, Grant and Ellie are in the middle of a dark debate. Grant insists Ellie stay put, as he sees it's absolutely necessary to return to the nest and prevent Lagawa from getting any raptors off the island, in fear of what happened at Jurassic Park, happening on a worldwide scale. And he doesn't want Ellie in the middle of all of that. Sattler refuses to stay away, and insists on accompanying her partner. Seeing no way of winning the fight, Alan sets off with Ellie. Their mission, prevent the animals from leaving Nublar, at all costs. Upon arriving to the cave, however, Lagawa has them trapped. He's anticipated their return and made preparations, but so has Grant. A battle ensues between the scientist and the hunter, and even though the pair get some great hits in, they're ultimately defeated. After waking up from unconsciousness, Ellie comes to the terrible realization that they're no longer on the island, and along with the raptors, are being ferried out to sea by Lagawa. The hunter has won. And that's it! That's the end of the first issue of this Jurassic Park Comics series, and a pretty engaging one at that. Now that the Raptors are going off the island, anything's possible, and the secret of Jurassic Park seems to have gotten out quicker than anyone would have anticipated, as Legawa's already headed to the island to procure some Raptors of his own. Now I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video, and hope you enjoyed today's content. If you feel like I've deserved it, I would appreciate the like, and hope you consider subscribing so that you can see me again. I'll see you all in the next video, and as always guys, take it easy.